It's very easy to add and update your medications at Medicare.gov. If you haven't created a My Medicare account, please do so first. We will link to a video on how to create the account at the end of this video and in the description below. Once you're logged in, you'll see this account dashboard here. There's a lot of information on this page, and there are a lot of things that you can do in this account. But for this video, we're going to focus only on adding and updating your medications as well as your pharmacies. There are two ways to get into this information. The first one is on this spot right here. It says Open All Options. You'll click that, and you can update My Saved Drugs here, and you can update pharmacies here. We'll go back to the dashboard. The other way is clicking on your name up here at the top. And under the My Information section, you'll see the same links, My Saved Drugs, My Saved Pharmacies. So we'll go ahead and click on My Saved Drugs. You'll notice there are no medications located on this page. We will add 5 drugs total as an example, but I first want to point out how you can add recently filled drugs a little quicker. So we'll click on this, and it will show you a list of all the medications you filled through your plan in the last 12 months. Now, some of these may be just one-time things. So if you see a regular medication that's every month or every 2 months, then you can just click on them and add them into your list. I'm going to use one as an example, just an easy one, and the other ones we will do manually. So for example, we have atorvastatin 40 milligrams. So once I click on that, you'll see it shows the same thing on different occasions back to my saved drug list. So this will put in that medication. So I want to point out something. It's the quantity and the frequency and the dosage are all right here. We can edit that. So if you click on Edit Drug, you can change the dosage if you want. You can also change the quantity. So let's say you get this now once a month, so 30 once a day, every month, and hit Update This Drug. Now it'll reflect on this page. So that's an example of the recently filled drugs that you can add to your list. The rest of them we'll add right here by clicking on Add Another Drug. So here you just type it in. You can just start typing a medication and you'll eventually see some results. So we're putting in diltiazem. We'll select that and hit Add Drug. I chose this drug for a reason. It has a lot of options. There's a capsule. There's a tablet. There's a regular one. There's an extended release. So it's important that you select the right medication version. So I'm going to choose this 240 milligram capsule extended release version, but you might be taking something different. Just want to get that right. So let's say once a day, and you fill it every month. Add to my drug list. So now it's here in your list. And then you just click on Add Another Drug. Let's do something more complicated. Insulin. So let's say you take Lantus. You want to choose the right version. Is it just the solution or is it the pen injector? Most folks are using the pen injector. We'll select that. And let's say you don't have to take this all the time, or you don't take very much, and you fill a 5-pack every 3 months. So a quantity of 1 pack every 3 months. Add to my drug list. And there it is. We'll add another one. Expensive inhaler, Brio Ellipta. It has a generic version, so if you did want to actually choose the generic, if that's what you are taking, then fine. But in this example, we're going to keep it as brand. Sometimes we see that the brands actually do cost less. So let's say you're taking the 200-25 version, and you have 60 in that package. It's 1 quantity of the 60 aerosol powders, and you fill it every 2 months. Don't need it all the time. Add to my drug list. Last one we're going to add is the ever popular Ozempic. Several different versions. You got to make sure you get the right one Especially on this drug, the pricing could be dramatically different if you choose the wrong version. I'm going to use an example of a person who takes 1/2 of a milligram per week dosage. So that would be 2 milligrams per month. So 2 milligram, 3 milliliter pen injector. Here's 3 milliliter package. The quantity is 1 of those pen injectors per month. All right, so that's 1/2 milligram per week. So that's where you get the 2 milligrams and you only need 1 pen. Add to my drug list and we can review it. All right, everything looks good. So we click on Done Adding Drugs. Now it takes you back to the dashboard where you'll want to click on Open All Options. Then you'll select Update My Save Pharmacies right here. If you have already added pharmacies, you would see it on this page. Currently, we don't have any, so we'll go ahead and click on Add a Pharmacy. Right now, it will default showing you results based on your home zip code. So we have 45429 zip code, and you'll see all sorts of options. I'll select Kroger as our first one, and that shows up down here. So any that we add will show up in this section here. You can add 5. And if you don't want to scroll through all the options, you can just type in the name of a pharmacy here. We'll select CVS, hit Find Pharmacies, and then you'll see all sorts of options. Added that. Do Walgreens. And then what if you are in another area and you want to see what kind of results pricing-wise based on a different pharmacy than your home pharmacy? So I'm going to add a zip code in Florida. Click on Find Pharmacies, and you'll see the results in this Fort Myers Beach area. I'll select Publix. And lastly, we'll add mail order. It's a good idea to include that just for kicks in case you want to see mail order pricing. Then we'll hit Done. Now you have a listing of all the pharmacies we added. You definitely don't have to do 5. This is just for example purposes, but I would say have 1 or 2 in there so you can get an idea of pricing. It might be better to use one pharmacy over another, and that might be a different pharmacy than you're currently using. So that's a decision you'll have to make. To go back to the dashboard, hit OK. And here you are. So check out our next video releasing in October 2024 titled How to Review Your Part D Plan on Medicare.gov. It will show you how to review and confirm the right Part D drug plan for 2025. We will link to it at the end of this video and in the description below. Hey, if you like this video, be sure to watch our other videos right over here. Thanks for watching.